Hello everybody, it's Team Talk Tuesday. Oh, I should have closed that window because it's a little bright. But we are here live from the Scentsy house. We just wanted to say, the Sattler Scentsy house. We just wanted to say hello and bring you up for your last question that we have asked on our team page for Team Talk Tuesday. And then we'll have to get some more questions from you guys. I guess Wanda still wants a tour of our house and our yard, so I'll have to do that on a day when I've cleaned the house. Just kidding. But today we are answering Amy's question about how much a consultant can make and how much we make and how much do we sell and is it worth it, basically, is me reading between the lines. Can you really make a good living? Can you really make real money doing Scentsy? Last I checked, we're pretty normal people. Dave and I, we are about as normal and average as they come. Nothing super special or amazing about us. Man, I'm really selling us, huh? Yeah. But basically, if we can do it, you can do it, I promise. So, and we are not Scentsy gazillionaires, but as most of you know, we are currently living off of our Scentsy income because Dave was laid off his job almost 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Almost 3 months ago. Yeah. Next week it'll be 3 months. So anyway, it's been a fantastic ride and I'm so grateful that we have this Scentsy income. And when people, other friends, or even just Scentsy consultants, or even some of you team members, when you hear that we're living off of our Scentsy income, a lot of you are kind of like, are you guys doing okay? So anyway, we wanted to say yes, we are. It's doing fantastic. And we wanted to give you guys, without like trying to be braggy or whatever, we wanted to give you guys the vision of what you can do with your Scentsy business and that it really can make some real money. And that it's not just fake money or just fun money, but that there really is potential to make big money. So Dave pulled up this chart. There's a chart in our workstation that is the disclosure statement, income disclosure statement. It's in the resources tab. And Dave has just typed it up so that he could play with the numbers a little bit more because that's what he does. He loves Excel. So he has made it into a cute little Excel sheet, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. So hopefully you can see that through the screen. So this is the same information. Oh, it might get a little blurry, so we'll have to kind of do it fast. And okay. So if you guys can't read this very well, go to that income disclosure statement in the resources tab of your workstation. Because this is where all of these numbers are live and real. And these are real numbers, kids. These are, oh, there you are. These are the real numbers, the actual numbers. It's by law, they had to release the actual income. So you see the rank, you see the average months that they have been a consultant, you see, and then the number of years, the average annual income at that for everybody at that rank, and the max annual income for the top earners at that rank. So, and you can also see here on the left, where Dave's pointing, you can see the percentage of consultants at that rank. Oh, I'm sure it is hard to see, I'm sorry. So there's the percentage of consultants. Like I said, so you might just want to go to your own workstation and check it out. But so basically you can see there's where the numbers are, and this is all in USD, United States dollars. So I'm sure it's really hard to see. I'm sorry. But basically.
Well, and some of the key takeaways from that are about this in our star to director group and our leadership in our lead to star group. So if you are a lead, you are already in the top 10% of the company.
Isn't that crazy? Right? Even just at a lead, you're the top 10%.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's awesome.
If you're a director, let's see, you're in the top 2.5% of the company.
That's
right?
awesome.
So that's something to pound your chest about, and if you do that, right? I guess we're not monkeys, but so now if you take that over, so that's really kind of an interesting thing. And then if you head on over to the information about the director, superstar director, and star, and then superstar director incomes, you can look at all of this. It's in your resources tab. But for the average income for the directors, the average it says here is $6,887. Which I'll tell you seems very, very low. Seems very surprising. That, well, yeah. Again, one of the things we wanted to answer here was, what was our income and what is real? Well, that is a real number for a monthly income. That if they said that is the monthly income of, oh, that's director.
I say that's director.
Okay, that's director.
So that's.
even then for directors that seems low. But anyways, that's the average annual income for directors. The max that they are paying to a director right now is $330,000
for a director level. Isn't that crazy?
And then we'll go on up. Star director, the average is $16,000. The max is $115,000. For superstar directors, the average is $112,000, and the max is just $967,000.
So it's almost $1 million a year for the top annual income for superstar directors.
So we are between, if you look at this, we're our star director. It goes from average to 16,000, and the max is 116,000.
Yeah.
So we haven't quite hit 116, but it is by no means unreachable. The big difference that we wanted to point out here between the 16 and the 115, the big difference in those two numbers is really how wide you are, meaning your downline in your teams.
How
right?
many you recruit. So that's how it gets wider, is the more that you personally sponsor. Deep is how many all of your teammates sponsor and how deep it goes. So the wider you are, the more people you have personally sponsored, and the wider that base can be for your income.
Right. It's like we've talked about before in the training programs we've been doing, and if you haven't heard us say this before, there's two ways you can make income or make money off of your own productivity, right? Your own PRV, you can make money two ways. And then there's 8 ways, right? There's 8 other ways you can make money off of your downline and your team. So that's why we talk about, developing a team, working with them to help them grow their business, because then everybody can benefit, and it makes for a great environment to work in. And so that's where the difference comes between the average and then the max, is just building your teams. And so keep that up. The month is almost over. Wrap it up,
Push hard, go.
Yeah.
Push to the end.
Yeah.
Sometimes we hear some people say, well, I don't really want to push to promote because I don't think I'll sustain that level, or I'm only just going to hit that level once and then demote back down. It's okay. Push as much as you can. Push while the pushing's good, because then you'll at least earn for that month, and then you will have that taste to help get you back up for the next month. So always push hard at the end of the month. This is go time. This is the last week. And especially with this incentive, make sure you have at least 150 PRV, go for the gusto, and start recruiting. If you haven't done it, now's the perfect time, because if you want to make $1 million a year with Scentsy, absolutely you can. You really can. But it comes from recruiting and building your team and growing and continuing to do all the same things that you guys are starting to do. So ready, set, go. You really can make money. We're just normal, real people, but like we said, we're living off of our Scentsy income, and it's good. It's comfortable. We're happy, and yeah, so you can do it too. It just takes focusing on growth and focusing on growing. So anyway.
So I was just going to say, look on the right-hand side of your Facebook account right now. See who's online, look at about 3 of them, and then send a message to them and say, hey, have you ever thought about joining Scentsy? Because today's the day. There's no better time than now. There's got to be somebody of your friends online right now. Just send them a quick message. You'll be surprised. Typically, you'll be surprised at how much your business can grow in the last half of the month, right?
Yeah.
In your own PRV, in your group's PRV, and in your recruits and that kind of thing. So do that.
And if you don't ask, then they can't join. They don't even have the opportunity. So like we say all the time, pretend like you're the waitress offering coffee. Offer it to everybody. You never know if they are just waiting for you to ask, or if they haven't even thought about it. But if you ask, then they can decide if they want to do it or not. So anyway, ready, set, go.